What's up, YouTube? Call of Cthulhu here, coming at you with some Black Ops 2 gameplay, some multi-team. I was playing with Exodemonic and fellow Mashed Potato Gaming member King Salty Nuts in this game, which I have to give big props and thanks to because they would hold down hard points while I call in care packages. So, big props to them and shit. I believe I go 45 and 19 or something along the lines of that, which, is not impressive or anything. Like, I'm not going to boast about that, but I don't have much content on my computer because I use theater mode to record. And for those of you that somehow don't know, theater mode has been down for a while. And it's been said that it'll come back up in the next update. When that's going to happen, I don't know, because all I see on Twitter is for multiple things. Oh, it'll be in the next update. No official word on when the next update is going to be. Hopefully it's soon, so I can get theater mode back up, get some more gameplays out there. I generally wanted to take this time. I came out with a first impressions video. I wanted to kind of throw in my 2 cents about the game again, now that I've gotten even more game time into it. Most of it is negative. I'll just say that from right here. So if you don't want to hear complaining and ranting, you just turn it off right here. Most of what I have to say is negative, but there's some hope in there, I guess. First off, I just want to say, though, that I still think that game mechanics-wise, this is the best Call of Duty that's ever come out. Like, how they set up the game modes, I love the create a class, how the perks are set up, those are nice. Oh, well, except for Ghost being level 55, but that has something to do with the later point I'll be bringing up. But, obviously I'm not the only one feeling the #1 issue with this game, because it's all over the forums, everyone complaining about it on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, and that's that the lag compensation in Black Ops 2 is by far, and I don't even think it's negotiable, at least for first world internet connection's sake, the worst lag compensation in any Call of Duty ever. Yes, I know Modern Warfare 3 had its problems, even I had complained about it, but I went back and played Modern Warfare 3, and that game, for connection-wise, is a godsend compared to this game at the current moment. Now, even Corrupted has brought this, up with me, is that back in Modern Warfare 3 for the first, like maybe month or two, he was having the same problems as I am. Like, back when Modern Warfare 3 came out, there was a lag comp problem for everyone. I felt it too, but not that much. I didn't even feel it that much throughout the game in general. But in the beginning of the game, Corrupted felt it a lot. And now our roles have reversed. He's not really feeling it. But I'm feeling it to the point where I actually want to, at times, snap my disc, and I've never felt that way about any game. Yeah, so that's the #1 issue with this game, which, kind of makes, for me, the game unplayable and very, very frustrating. But again, I'm hoping that they could tweak it, because lag compensation, it's not going to be 100% fixed, where it's going to feel like COD 4 or Modern Warfare 2, where it was kind of more like host-based. Just going to, fuck it. I'm going to leave this article down in the description. It kind of talks about the lag compensation and what causes it and stuff like that for those that really aren't informed and stuff, onto actually what causes the lag compensation and things like that, or possible causes. It's actually a pretty revealing article that makes you think, wow, I can't believe that's why it does it, or something like that. But the thing is, every online game, World of Warcraft, any game has lag compensation. It's just this game has its settings, and it adjusted it to a point where people with good internet suffer. And I know I don't want to sound like some kind of elitist or something like that. I have better internet connection, so therefore I must be better than you. But the problem is the fact that you do have better internet connection, and regardless, if you win a gunfight, I don't care what your connection is, you won the gunfight. But the problem is, if you have bad connection and you lose a gunfight, like if we're on even terms, you would win that gunfight a lot in this game. But at the same time, like it's so hard because lag comp is such a sketchy thing where like you don't want people winning gunfights just because they have good connection. You just want people winning gunfights just because of their gun skill. But there has to be a line drawn where it's like, all right, you have bad connection, so just deal with it. I know some people can't afford, not that they can't afford good connection. Sometimes it's their area. People can pay so much money out their ass for connection that isn't even close to as good as what is, I guess, commonly accepted just because of their area, which is unfortunate, but I don't know. I don't think connection should have to deal with gunfights. I can understand what they're trying to do with lag comp, but I really miss COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, World at War, kind of like their host-based system. Yes, the host had somewhat of an advantage, but if he was bad, he was bad. It wasn't gonna terribly help him. You know what I mean? It wasn't as bad as what we're seeing now. And again, I think that it'll be tweaked in a way where it'll be an acceptable form of connection, but it won't be completely fixed. I'm sorry, guys. It's just not gonna happen. They'd have to, I think, totally revamp their servers, and if you want that, I don't know, I can't say that they can't do it, but they probably have to have the game down for a couple days to totally revamp their servers and everything. Next thing I want to talk about, it's more of a domino effect with the game. I want to put it like this. First, I'll start out saying I don't like the maps except for maybe like one or two on this game. And the reason why I don't like them is because every one of them are small to medium, and even the medium-sized maps cater to SMG gunfights. You know, they're very close quarters, very little AR interaction or superiority lines of sight, except for a few here and there. And I've always been an AR guy in any Call of Duty, and I kind of don't like how the maps are set up. But this is where the domino effect comes in. Since the maps are so small, it really forces shitty spawns, because no matter where you spawn, because the maps are so small, there's usually going to be someone near your spawn, or the other way, like, so either you get spawn killed, or vice versa, you're going to be in someone's spawn unexpectedly, and they're going to spawn with your back to them, and you're going to get killed because someone spawned there. And it's really, like, if you take the map Hijacked, a lot of people hate that map, including myself. But if you really think about it, the spawns on that map are perfect. You know, they're on each side of the boat. But because the map is extremely just shitty designed, honestly, it's just a straightaway, just one straightaway. That it's one, easy to spawn camp and shit. And there's not, where else are you gonna have people? You can't have people spawn in the middle of the boat, shit like that. So, like, if you think about it, the spawns are so perfect for that map. The thing is, the map is so small that it doesn't matter if it's a good spawn, because you're still going to be next to someone. And that's how a lot of the maps are, is that they're so small that no matter where you spawn, there's usually going to be someone in that area, instead of spawning away from the fight. You know what I mean? Where you can kind of get yourself ready for the next gunfight in your next life. Now, that's that next part in the domino. Small maps, shitty spawns, okay? Now, the next part of that domino effect is because of these shitty spawns and these small maps, you have more deaths, okay? And with more deaths comes people using smaller kill streaks and score streaks. Especially what we know is the UAV spam, which Vondahar said they're going to up the points for it. I don't know how much, if it even matter, but because I don't care who you are, whether you're good or bad, it's harder to get score streaks in this game. You might still get the higher ones, but it's still harder. So since that's the case, even people like myself will roll UAVs sometimes. People are going to start using the lower end kill streaks. It's hard to get score streaks. I know I keep going back between kill streaks and score streaks, I'm sorry. So that's why you see a lot of the UAV spam, because people are dying a lot more because of the small maps, because of the shit spawns, things like that. Which leads to the UAV spam, which leads to... again, leads to a lot more deaths, because now you have small maps with a bunch of UAV spam with shitty spawns. It's just this giant domino effect that has resulted into what the game is, and it all comes back down to small maps. So obviously that's something that can't be fixed, unfortunately. They can try to tweak the spawns a little bit on some of the maps, but it's not going to really help because of the size of the maps. But I'm hoping something happens. The most number one thing that's need to be fixed is the lag comp. And I just hope this game gets a little bit better because I really want to post more. I'm running out of time on ranting. I'm sorry, guys. Peace. Maybe I'll pick this up some other time.